Deep within the heart of the Australian outback, shrouded in mystery and whispered tales, lurks a creature of aboriginal legend, the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO. This enigmatic being, often depicted as a small red humanoid, is said to inhabit the canopies of fig trees, patiently waiting for unsuspecting prey to wander beneath its shadowed domain. Unlike predators that rely on brute strength or speed, the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO employs a far more insidious method of hunting, one that involves a slow and peculiar transformation of its victims. The YARA-MA-YHA-WHO's hunting strategy is as unique as it is terrifying. It lies in wait amongst the branches, its reddish skin blending seamlessly with the bark, making it nearly invisible to the untrained eye. Once, a potential victim, often a small animal or even a child who has strayed too far from camp, wanders beneath its hiding place, the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO strikes. It drops down silently from above, its small stature belying the danger it poses. The creature's true terror, however, lies not in its initial attack, but in the slow, unsettling transformation it inflicts upon its victims. The YARA-MA-YHA-WHO does not kill its prey outright. Instead, it drains the life force from its victims gradually, changing them into beings like itself over time. This gradual, almost parasitic approach to hunting makes the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO a truly unique and unsettling figure in Aboriginal folklore. The YARA-MA-YHA-WHO is often described as a grotesque frog-like humanoid. It is typically depicted as being relatively small, no larger than a child, with reddish-brown skin that allows it to blend in with the bark of the fig trees it calls home. Its most striking features are its large, bloodshot eyes, which seem to glow faintly in the dim light of the forest, and its wide, frog-like mouth filled with rows of sharp teeth. Adding to its unsettling appearance are its long, spindly limbs, which culminate in hands and feet tipped with suction-like digits. These powerful suckers allow the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO to cling effortlessly to the smooth bark of the fig trees and to make its swift, silent descent upon its unsuspecting prey. Despite its small size, the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO is said to be surprisingly strong, capable of overpowering creatures much larger than itself with its powerful limbs and tenacious grip. Its strength, combined with its unsettling appearance and bizarre method of hunting, has secured its place as a figure of fear and fascination in Aboriginal mythology. The YARA-MA-YHA-WHO is a master of stealth and camouflage. It spends its days hidden amongst the branches of fig trees, its reddish skin blending seamlessly with the bark, making it nearly invisible to unsuspecting passers-by. It is a patient hunter, content to wait for hours or even days for the right moment to strike. When a potential victim, often a small animal or a child who has strayed too far from camp, wanders beneath its hiding place, the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO makes its move. It drops silently from the branches, its small size belying its true strength. Before its victim can react, the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO latches onto it with its powerful suction cup fingers, dragging it back towards its lair in the fig tree. The YARA-MA-YHA-WHO's bite is not immediately fatal. Its saliva contains a strange, numbing agent that paralyzes its victims, preventing them from escaping its clutches. Section 4. A slow and strange transformation. Becoming the diminisher. Once the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO has its victim subdued, it begins its gruesome feeding process. It does not tear its prey apart or devour it whole. Instead, it uses its sharp teeth to make a small incision in its victim's skin and begins to drain its blood, slowly but steadily. This process can take days, and during this time, the victim is kept alive, trapped in a state of paralysis and slowly weakening as its life force is drained away. As the victim weakens, a strange transformation begins to take hold. Its skin takes on a reddish hue, mirroring that of the YARA-MA-YHA-WHO. Its features begin to distort, becoming more frog-like, and its hands and feet start to develop the characteristic suction cup digits. The YARA-MA-YHA-WHO, it seems, is not simply content with feeding on its victims, it seeks to remake them in its own image. This transformation is not just physical but psychological as well. As the victim's life force is drained away, so too is its sense of self. it becomes increasingly passive, losing all will to escape or fight back. By the time the YARA-Ma-YHA-WHO is finished with its victim, it is little more than a shell of its former self, a hollow mockery of its former life, forever bound to the will of the creature that made it. Section 5. Seeking safety, traditional protective measures. The YARA-Ma-YHA-WHO is a fearsome predator, but Aboriginal people have developed ways to protect themselves from its clutches. One common method is to avoid areas where fig trees grow, especially at dusk and dawn when the creature is most active. Another important aspect of protection is to never travel alone, especially in areas where the YARA-Ma-YHA-WHO is known to dwell. The creature prefers to target solitary individuals, making strength in numbers an effective deterrent. It is also believed that carrying specific types of stones or charms can ward off the creature, acting as talismans against its magic. Perhaps the most vital aspect of protection against the YARA-Ma-YHA-WHO is the passing down of knowledge from one generation to the next. By teaching children about the creature and the dangers it poses, Aboriginal communities ensure that their traditions and stories, including those that warn of the dangers lurking in the shadows, live on.